Okay, hey, what's up, team? How's everybody doing? I just wanted to come in real quick and give you guys a quick little update on what we've been looking into here with ClickUp. ClickUp is a really cool, significant way, I think, to enhance our project management and collaboration efforts during this transformation that we're doing here at Envision. So today I'll be giving you a brief overview of ClickUp. It's a versatile project management tool that I've tailored specifically for our transformation needs. And I'll explain the benefits of using ClickUp. I'll demonstrate how to set up our spaces, or how we can set up our spaces, and then I'll discuss how we can expand our capabilities with the paid license. So let me come over here. I'm going to talk about the benefits, right? So you guys know who I am. The benefits of ClickUp. So basically, ClickUp allows us to customize workflows exactly to match any of our diverse project needs. And it's pretty essential for this dynamic time of our transformation in this project phase that we're in. So with ClickUp, we can consolidate several tools into one. This means bringing time management, time tracking, and resource allocation all in one place. So it'll reduce our need to switch between a lot of softwares in that regard. It's got a lot of visibility and transparency, so everyone in the team can see updates in real time. I'll show you how that looks. And this will improve all the transparency and keeps all the members aligned with the project goals and our processes. So as we grow and evolve, I think ClickUp grows with us. We can add more features and functions with paid license, and that'll support scaling it for larger projects or more complex needs as we have them. So let me give you a demo here. I'm going to do a quick little demo on how I set up the spaces. Okay, so here's the spaces. So as you can see here, when I log into, this is Josh's workspace right now. We can rename this to Envision Transformation Team, whatever. But basically, as soon as I log in here, everybody will see kind of their own home dashboard. And as you can see, you can customize your home dashboard. You can edit the whole layouts for all these things. Just with some test data in here, we're not going to see a lot in here, but you can see some of the recent stuff that I've done. If I had an agenda of things going on today with tasks being due today that I was involved with, it would be here. This would be my work to be done, to do myself, things that I've done, delegated, and of course, over here is assigned comments. So that's pretty cool. There's an inbox for internal messaging as well. This also integrates seamlessly in with Slack, I understand it. So you can create tasks from within Slack or update Slack conversations directly from the system when you mark a task complete, things of that nature. This also has doc management too. One of the pain points was the way that the Google Drive is organized. This would actually solve a lot of that problem by actually putting the docs with the projects, so that could be really cool. You can also have several dashboards here too. Much like your home, these are all different dashboards that you can have based on your role. So if you're more of a team reporting person, you have that. If you're tracking time, you have that. You can make your favorites. You can create your own, all that good stuff. Clips, this is something interesting. This is something that you can do to record a video clip, and I haven't really messed with this much, and I'm not sure if this comes into play, but it's there. And then, of course, timesheets. Timesheets are pretty cool, as it allows us within the system to actually track our time for those that might be tracking time. So it's a great way to put in your time at the end of the day. Hey, these are the things I worked on. This is my hours, and it kind of reduces the need to have invoicing and all that good stuff going on for contract employees. So really cool stuff. And there's a lot more too. All of these things, whiteboards, we can get into all this stuff. But let me show you just the basics here. So if I come down here, you see that there's spaces here. And if I click on everything, this will show me everything that's going on in all of these other spaces. Now, spaces can be broken out by department, but for the purposes of what we're doing, it's more kind of project tasky related. So what I did was I took the interim document that Josh had as of yesterday, and I converted that all into a tasks. Otherwise, what we'd have like maybe on an agenda sheet, but it was so much for an agenda, I just created it into a whole bunch of tasks. And those tasks needed a space to live in. So as you can see here, each one of these spaces I can collapse and expand. For instance, this is the production and logistics one. In each folder, I created in each space, I created a folder for any docs and templates that are part of that. So we can keep our stuff all in one place. And in here, these are all just, I guess you can think of these as like little micro projects within production and logistics. Here's an after action review. You'll notice, and then each one of these lists will have a whole bunch of tasks in here. This one just has the one. And this one particular one, you'll notice some of these tasks are marked with high and some of these are not. Anything with high has been converted from Josh's interim document as of yesterday. So as you continue to add things to that document, if we make a final call to move to this, I can take everything and do a version comparison and make sure that anything you include from this point forward in Josh's document will also be brought over into the system. So that's not a problem. But yeah, so this one's flagged as a high priority because that is one particular task that came directly from Josh's document. If I go on to these other sub lists or little micro projects in these under this space called production logistics, this is more logistic coordination stuff. And if you click on one of these tasks, there's a lot more stuff you can do in here as well. You notice this one's not flagged as a high priority because this is just a sample one that I put in here of something we might have to do in the future, but I just want to get some data in here. But you can see that at the task level, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do here as well, including put in details if you want to put a description here. And what's really great about this is this whole entire system is integrated with AI. So when it comes to doing descriptions, tasks, you could actually ask up here in this space here, you can actually ask, I believe, questions of anything within this workspace, like, hey, how many times do we meet on this date, or what type of tasks, or, you know, so it's really, this Ask AI is super, super powerful. So yeah, and I look forward to playing with that, but we needed some data to play with, so that's what we're looking at here. So let me go back over here. So other lists under production and logistics I set up here. This is stage design stuff. Again, this is all individual tasks that I put in here just to make spaces. And of course, any things that you see flagged with the high priority is an actual real task from Josh. Safety protocol stuff. And you can see here too, you could also have subtasks, right? So the way it looks is, you know, we basically create a space, right, for a department or for a project or for an area of concern. Then we can create lists, like, you know, categorized lists. So if you think of a project as a bucket, right? In this bucket, there's dividers or shelves or folders, you know. In these folders are to-do lists. That's kind of what's happening here. And yeah, and so there's that stuff there. Then there's also a ticket launch strategy, and this will have things like all the things related to marketing strategy. You can see here, this is another area where the highs are marked as these are actual ones that have come from Josh's document. And I'll continue doing that as well for anything that gets added, should we decide to come this way. Let's see, what else do we have here? Ticket, you know, so I think you guys get it. I encourage you guys to get in here, you know, tack around. This team space right here, by the way, this is all the stuff that Victoria went ahead and imported and got us a good start on. So if we decide we want to go this way, I'll be coming through here and I'll be grabbing these tasks and I'll be putting them into, actually there's a list view here. That's the other thing too, there's all kinds of views that you can view the same data with. It's a lot of, I built a system, a full-blown project management integrated CRM system in Notion that's super powerful and it's great, but it's not as user-friendly to work as this is, and it might actually be doing a lot too much. So this reminds me a lot of what I built in Notion, but it makes it really, really simple to do views. So for instance, let's try something here. I'm going to click on everything. So I'm going to look at all these spaces here, right? And I'm going to set up a filter. Let's just say, so these are, if I say everything, I mean, this is every single list, every single thing, all the things, right? But you see some of these are marked as high. Let's set a filter. And actually, I think I already have a saved filter called high priority tasks. Now doing that should only give me all the high priority tasks. So if I wanted to start my work today, I can click on, there's this me mode. And if I click on me mode, it will only give me things where I have a high priority task. But if I take me mode off, it shows everybody, right? So there's all kinds of cool stuff that you can do in here. Anyway, I can go on for days. Thanks so much for taking the time to take a look at ClickUp. If it resonates with you, I would love for you guys to get in there and start figuring out if those spaces are going to work, how they're working, if we can work with what we started with, what other spaces might we need, and how can we build those lists so they can be super highly effective. I'm really into it so far. I really like the system. I hope you guys too. So thanks so much. Take care and appreciate your time.